Hello. I've been window shopping, and see the fucking great big smile. That's because I've been doing some serious window shopping. I was in Edinburgh today. I got the tram in, and it was extremely cold, extremely windy, and I was walking down Frederick Street, and I sought refuge in a shop. And as I walked in, well, more blown into the doorway of this shop, my nose was pressed against the window, and there I saw it like an apparition in front of me. There was Jaeger-LeCoultre, or Jaeger-LeCoultre, or however you want to pronounce it. So I went in and went to warm my bones up, went upstairs, had a look at the different bits and pieces they had, and the chap says, do you want to have a look at a few bits? And I thought, well, okay, no problem, I'll have a look at that and that. Right, no problem. So he gets the young lady comes across, and Katrina, very nice. And she sits me down with a couple of Reversos, and basically we chatted for about 3/4 of an hour about watches in general, and specifically sort of higher end stuff. And she's a pretty good saleswoman, because I mean, I'm really glad I didn't take my credit cards with me. That's all I can say, because I thought, no, resist the temptation. I've got $2.5 grand to clear off a credit card bill. Once that's cleared, I'll be in there, you know, flashing it around like a credit card, that is, like a good one. I tell you what, there's nothing quite like a Reverso. I mean, okay, other watchmakers do rectangular watches, but they're just that, and I know Cartier do ones that sort of size as well, but the wee one, the first one I tried on was £5,000, and it's about 28mm by 41mm, she did tell me. It's small, it's not a big watch by any escape of the imagination, but it's just so, it's just perfect. And of course then, just to whet my appetite more, she pulls out a couple of the duo face ones, the ones with the face on the back end. Man, it's just cleverness personified, these watches really are. I mean, it's just brilliant to look at, and I thought, wow, look at these things. We then have a look at the ultra thin Reverso. That was also nice. It's just, and then she pulls out the big boy. We've got the ultra thin Master here in rose gold, and this thing's like 12.5 grand. It's under 2mm thick or something like that. This watch. I've got a picture of it. You're not going to be able to see probably not going to see a good sort of picture of this on my phone, but gives you how, next to my hairy arm, gives you an idea of how thin this watch is. I mean, what I should have done was taken a picture of it next to the Braemont, which is 16mm thick. I mean, because I put that swatch on now, I was going to show you the Braemont. But yeah, just lovely, lovely pieces. And I'm looking at the Reverso thing, and you know what? It's just, they're so me. If you're into your watches, the obvious choice, of course, if you're looking at that sort of thing, would be buy a Rolex. And I know some of you are probably screaming at the screen right now, get a fucking Rolex, you idiot. Yeah, fine, but there's just something about the Reverso, something about them classic lines, and just the look, the fine sort of alligator strap as well. It's just nice and delicate and just well put together, and just, they're all, I can't think of more superlatives to put down. I just know that I come out of that shop wanting one 100 times more than I did when I walked in the shop, and I'm going to find a way in the next 12 months. I will get that money together, and I'm having one. Okay, it might sit in the drawer, and not go up and get put on my wrist from one week to the next. But I like the things, the wee one as well. Is I looked at it, I thought, my wife could probably wear that as well, because it would be like a larger lady's watch. But yeah, no, I'm having one. I've decided. I looked at the NFL Primeros as well, like them. Yeah, okay. I might have a closer look at them next time I'm in. But fuck, man, the thing is, I mean, some of you may also be screaming at me, don't buy a new one, buy pre-owned. The thing is this, right? See, in Edinburgh, there's 2 high-end jewellery stores. Okay, I can get the train and go through to Glasgow. There's another 3 or 4 high-end jewellery stores in Glasgow. To actually go up and physically look at something, as regards second hand, the choice is very, very, very limited. And, you know, I've seen one Reverso second hand in a store in Glasgow, and it was 4,250 quid. That's £5.5 grand brand new. Okay, so you could say, you know, you could save 12,500 quid. It was 10 years old, and I thought, you know what, I think I'd rather just pay the money and get the new one. But there you are. That's my. That's what I say. That's my thoughts on the matter. So yeah, Jaeger-LeCoultre Reversos. Nothing else like them. Hey, watch your space, because I'm going to have one by the time this year's out. I'm not promising, because something might come up, but that's my goal for this year, is to buy myself one of them. Later, folks. Cheers.